Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the penny, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Do you have a 2015 Lincoln D penny sitting in your drawer right now? You might want to grab a magnifying glass and check it, because this tiny coin could be worth a fortune. And I'm not talking about a few bucks or even a couple hundred. I'm talking about life-changing money. It's one of the most surprising treasures hiding in plain sight. Yes, we're diving deep today into the story of the 2015 Lincoln D penny, from a proof set, an actual coin that has stunned collectors and experts across America. Stay tuned, because this one's going to blow your mind. Now, most people think of pennies as almost worthless. They fall under car seats, collect dust in piggy banks, and get handed out as change you don't even want. But what if I told you that a specific version of this 2015 penny, with a D mint mark, is selling for thousands of dollars, and in rare cases, tens of thousands? This is not your ordinary penny. It's not something you'd find rolling around the bottom of your pocket. This is the proof version, from a 2015 official US Mint proof set. These proof coins are struck with extreme precision, using specially polished dies and carefully selected blanks. That means mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and a level of craftsmanship that regular coins just don't have. But here's where things get interesting. A very small number of these 2015 proof pennies with the Denver mint mark, the D, were mistakenly struck and released, even though Denver doesn't usually mint proof coins. This rare error, combined with the premium finish of a proof coin, created something extraordinarily valuable. These coins were never meant to exist, but they do, and collectors are going wild for them. So what makes this particular penny from 2015 so valuable? It's a combination of rarity, condition, and mystery. Only a few of these coins are confirmed to exist. Some experts believe there may be less than a dozen known examples, maybe even fewer. That kind of scarcity is like gold in the coin world. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that most people have never even seen in real life, a coin that was never supposed to be out in the world. That kind of exclusivity creates massive demand. Now here's the part you've been waiting for. How much is it actually worth? Recent sales and private listings have put the value of this coin between $2,700 and $39,000, depending on condition, certification, and who's buying. Let that sink in. A single penny, a coin you could have overlooked or tossed into a jar, could be worth more than some people's cars, or even more than your rent for an entire year. And yes, there have been real confirmed transactions at those values. But here's the catch. Not all 2015 Lincoln pennies are worth that. It has to be the actual proof coin, from the U.S. Mint's 2015 proof set, and with that ultra-rare Denver mint mark. If you've got that combination, you're holding a jackpot in the palm of your hand. So what should you do right now? Go check your proof sets. Look at your 2015 pennies. Use a magnifier and search for that tiny D mint mark and examine the shine, the mirror-like finish. If you think you've found one, don't clean it, don't touch it with your fingers, and don't waste time. Get it graded by a professional like PCGS or NGC immediately. This could be your golden ticket, hiding in plain sight. And hey, even if you don't find it today, there's something thrilling about the hunt. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby anymore, it's a treasure hunt. And you never know, the next coin you pick up might be worth more than you ever imagined. Hit that like button if you love these rare coin discoveries, and subscribe for more insider info on coins that could make you rich. Because yes, even pennies can be worth $2,700 to $39,000. Are you checking your change yet? Top 2. Have you ever looked at a penny and thought, this could change my life? Because right now, sitting quietly in someone's collection, maybe even yours, is a coin so rare, so pristine, and so highly sought after that collectors are willing to pay not hundreds, not thousands, but as much as $43,000 for it. And what if I told you it's a Lincoln penny? From 2004. With a tiny letter D on it. That's right, a 1-cent coin, worth more than a luxury vacation, A new car, even a down payment on a house. So today, I want you to take a journey with me. We're diving deep into one of the most incredible coins to ever come out of a modern U.S. mint-proof set, the 2004 D Lincoln Cent. This isn't some dusty old antique coin from 100 years ago. It's a coin minted in this century, and its value might shock you. Let's start with what makes this little penny so important. In 2004, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of striking proof sets. These are special sets of coins made not for circulation, but for collectors. They're carefully struck using polished dies, and they're made to look immaculate. Proof coins have a sharp, mirror-like finish and are struck multiple times to bring out every little detail in Lincoln's face. The lettering, the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, every inch shines. But not all proof coins are created equal. Some have flaws, tiny nicks, weak strikes, or cloudy surfaces. And others, the rare few, come out perfect. Those are the coins that get sent off to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC and come back with that magic number, Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. That's perfection, folks. Not a single flaw, even under magnification. Now here's where things get interesting. The 2004 Lincoln D penny, when pulled from a proof set and found in absolutely flawless condition, has sold for staggering amounts at auctions and in private sales. Most people wouldn't think twice about a coin from 2004. But when you have one graded at the highest possible level, especially with that Denver Mint mark, the value skyrockets. So why the Denver Mint mark? Great question. The Denver Mint typically strikes coins for circulation, but certain proof coins or special edition coins tied to collector sets can still be identified with a D. The rarity isn't just the D itself, it's the combination of flawless strike, deep cameo contrast, perfect surface preservation, and mint origin. It's a tiny combination of factors, but when they align, that 1-cent coin becomes a certified treasure. We're talking about coins that have sold for $2,700, $5,000, $15,000, and in rare, headline-making cases, all the way up to $43,000. And here's the craziest part. Most people have no idea these coins exist. They're sitting in old proof sets, tucked away in drawers, in forgotten boxes from eBay, or given as gifts years ago. Some people inherited them and never looked twice. Others bought them cheap and never thought to have them graded. But if you have a 2004 proof set, especially one with a Denver minted penny, now is the time to act. Carefully examine the coin. Look for that mirror finish, the frosted design. Check for scratches, dings, or imperfections. If it looks flawless, don't clean it. That can ruin everything. Instead, send it to a professional grading company and get it certified. Because if that coin comes back with a perfect grade, you might be holding more than just a penny. You might be holding a life-changing collectible, one that serious collectors will fight over in auction rooms and online bidding wars. This is why coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It's a treasure hunt. And this 2004 D Lincoln penny is one of the modern-day treasures that's still out there, waiting to be found. So check your proof sets. Dig through your collection. Pull out that 2004 penny and take a closer look. Because what seems ordinary might just be worth $2,700, or $5,000, or even $43,000. Yes, a single penny. Worth more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe for more rare coin content, and drop a comment if you have a 2004 D penny, especially one from a proof set. I want to hear your story. You could be sitting on a jackpot. Thanks for watching, and remember. Top 3. You're holding a copper-colored penny. It's been sitting in your drawer for years. You probably thought it was worthless, right? Well, what if I told you that little coin could actually be worth more than a brand new car? What if I told you that coin, a simple 2000 Lincoln D penny, could make you anywhere from $2,700 all the way up to $49,000? Yes. You heard that right. From one single penny. Before you go digging through your change jar, stay with me. Because this isn't just any penny we're talking about. This is a very specific, very rare, and very highly desired coin that's got collectors across the country scrambling to find it. The 2000 Lincoln D penny from a proof set. Let's start with something most people don't know. The US Mint produces different types of coins. You've got your regular circulation coins, the kind you find in your pocket or use at the grocery store. But then there are proof coins. These are made with extra care. They're struck multiple times with specially polished dies, which gives them that beautiful mirror-like finish, razor-sharp detail, and a look that screams collector's dream. Normally, these proof coins come from the San Francisco Mint, and they carry an S mint mark. But here's where things get strange. In the year 2000, a small number of Lincoln pennies appeared with a D mint mark, indicating the Denver Mint. But they looked exactly like proof coins. Not your average penny. Not even a slightly shinier one. These had the mirror finish, the deep cameo look, that flawless strike, and that's not supposed to happen. Denver doesn't make proof coins. San Francisco does. So how did a proof-like coin get minted in Denver and released into the world? That's still a mystery. Some experts believe these were test strikes, coins the mint used to test dies or finishes before full-proof production began. Others think a few special dies were mistakenly used at the Denver Mint, resulting in a small number of proof-like coins slipping through the cracks. Whatever the cause, what we do know is this: these coins are unbelievably rare. So rare that many collectors haven't even seen one in person. So rare that when they do show up, they cause a frenzy, with collectors, investors, and auction houses all competing to get their hands on them. And because of that rarity, their value is through the roof. Now, here's the exciting part. If you happen to find one of these 2000 Lincoln D pennies, and it shows that proof-like appearance, clear details, no wear, deep mirror finish, you could be sitting on a serious fortune. Even in circulated condition, some of these coins have fetched $2,700. But in pristine condition, fully graded by services like PCGS or NGC, these coins have been valued and even sold for as much as $49,000. Let that sink in for a second. 1 cent. One little coin, worth $49,000. That's not pocket change. That's life-changing money for some people. That's a down payment on a house. That's paying off debt. That's a dream vacation. That's a fresh start. And it could be sitting in your home right now. So here's what you need to do. And do it carefully. Go through your coin collection, your piggy bank, your grandma's old coin jar. Look for a 2000 penny, and make sure it has the D mint mark right beneath the date. Then, hold it up to the light. Does it have a mirror finish? Are Lincoln's details extra sharp? His jacket, his hair, the lettering? Does it feel more like a collector coin than something from your change? If yes, you may have just struck gold. Or in this case, copper-coated zinc worth thousands of dollars. And don't make this mistake. Do not clean the coin. Do not try to shine it up. Doing that can ruin the value completely. Instead, protect it. Handle it carefully. Then, get it graded by a professional service. PCGS and NGC are the top names. A verified grade could be the difference between a few $100s and tens of thousands. This coin is more than just rare. It's a mystery. A mistake. A miracle for those lucky enough to find it. And here's the thing: these aren't locked away in museums. They're out there. In people's homes. In old collections. In forgotten drawers. The next one could be yours. So what are you waiting for? Pause this video. Grab a magnifying glass. And start hunting for the 2000 Lincoln D penny from a proof set. Because if you find the right one, the one with that perfect, brilliant, proof-like finish, you're not holding a penny. You're holding anywhere from $2,700 to a staggering $49,000. Still think pennies are just spare change. Top 4. Most people ignore the pennies in their pockets, treat them like worthless clutter, or toss them in a coin jar and forget about them. But what if I told you that one of those little copper coins could be worth a small fortune? And not just any coin. I'm talking about a 1973 Lincoln D penny, the kind that's turning ordinary people into lucky collectors overnight. This isn't a fantasy. It's not a rumor. It's a fact. There's a specific version of the 1973 Lincoln penny, one that was never supposed to exist in the way it did. And when it shows up in the right hands, it can spark a bidding war, attract attention from high-end collectors, and command prices that will leave you stunned. It all begins with one small detail: the D mint mark. Now, for those who don't collect coins, that D means it was minted in Denver. But here's where it gets interesting. The Denver Mint didn't officially produce proof coins in 1973. Proof coins, with their stunning mirror-like surfaces and razor-sharp details, were made exclusively in San Francisco that year. So when a 1973 Lincoln penny shows up looking like a proof, but has a D mint mark, red flags go up. Alarms go off in the coin community. Because it shouldn't exist, but it does. And that's what makes it so valuable. We're not just talking about rarity here, we're talking about accidental rarity. The kind of coin that slipped through the cracks. The kind of coin that experts believe was never meant to leave the mint. And when these mistakes happen, they don't just become interesting, they become insanely collectible. But it doesn't stop there. Collectors don't just want a rare coin. They want one in perfect condition. Coins graded PR 69 or PR 70, which means proof condition with almost no visible flaws under magnification, are incredibly rare. And when you combine a rare minting error with flawless condition, what you get is a unicorn. And unicorns are worth big money. Now brace yourself, because this is where the story gets wild. One of these rare 1973 Lincoln D proof style pennies, yes, a 1-cent coin, has sold for as much as $2,700. And that's just the beginning. If you happen to own one that's in immaculate condition, certified and graded by one of the top grading companies like PCGS or NGC, with perfect color, strike, and luster, then the value can skyrocket. How high, you ask? All the way up to a jaw-dropping $57,000. That's not an estimate. That's a real number that has shown up in private sales and top-tier coin auctions. Think about that. A tiny piece of copper, a single penny, worth more than most luxury vehicles. That's more than the average salary of millions of Americans. That's money that can pay off student loans, buy your dream vacation, or even be a down payment on a house, all hiding in plain sight. So how do you know if you have the right one? First, grab your coin collection or check your change jar. Look for a 1973 penny. Then, flip it over. Do you see a tiny D under the date? That's the Denver mint mark. But don't stop there. Look at the shine. Is it unusually glossy? Does the surface reflect like a mirror? Are the details, Lincoln's hair, the lettering, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, sharply defined like it was freshly struck? If so, you might just be holding one of the most valuable pennies in existence. But don't take chances. If you think your coin might be special, send it to a professional coin grading service. It needs to be certified to command those huge price tags. And don't clean it. That can ruin the value instantly. Here's the wild part. Experts believe there are still a few of these rare proof like 1973 Lincoln D pennies sitting in drawers, cigar boxes, and collections that have never been properly examined. They're waiting to be discovered. They're hiding in plain sight. And that's what makes the hunt so thrilling. The next lucky owner could be you. Think about how many pennies you've seen in your life. Hundreds? Thousands? And all this time, one of them could have been the jackpot. So from now on, don't ignore your pennies. Don't toss them aside. Check them. Study them. Especially if they're from 1973. Because there's a rare one out there that could change your life. A 1973 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, in proof condition, has sold for anywhere between $2,700 and $57,000. It's more than just a coin. It's a treasure in disguise. So go ahead, check your change. Your fortune might be only 1 cent away. Top 5. If you're a coin enthusiast, a treasure hunter, or just someone who's always on the lookout for hidden gems, you're in for a treat today. Have you ever heard of the 1995 Lincoln D penny? Sounds like just another penny, right? Well, think again. This specific penny could be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. That's right, it's no ordinary coin. If you have a 1995 Lincoln D penny, you might just be holding on to a hidden fortune. Stay tuned because this is a story that could change the way you look at your spare change forever. Let's dive into the incredible world of rare coins and explore the amazing value of the 1995 Lincoln D. penny. We're talking about a penny that was struck in 1995 but is now in extremely limited supply, and that's what makes it so valuable. But why, you ask? What makes this particular penny stand out among the millions of others that were minted? That's exactly what we're going to uncover. ***, what is the 1995 Lincoln D. penny and why is it special? ***, the Lincoln cent, which features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, has been in circulation since 1909. It's a coin we see every day, and we rarely give it a second thought. After all, it's just a penny, right? Well, not exactly. While most of the coins that come and go through our hands are worth only their face value, 1 cent, some pennies, like the 1995 Lincoln D. penny, are part of a very select group that could be worth far more than you might imagine. In 1995, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, as it did every year. But what makes the 1995 Lincoln D. penny so intriguing is that it was part of a limited release from the proof sets that the Mint produced for collectors. For those unfamiliar, a proof set is a special group of coins that are struck with a higher level of precision and care than regular coins. These coins are created with an especially polished surface, and they are struck multiple times to ensure they are of the highest quality. What makes the 1995 Lincoln D. penny truly stand out is that only a select number were included in these proof sets, and they were not meant for circulation. They were given to collectors, which means they were carefully handled and often preserved in near-perfect condition. So, unlike the pennies you find in your change jar or on the sidewalk, these coins were crafted with an eye for detail, ensuring that they have the best chance of surviving in pristine condition for years, even decades, to come. ***, the power of proof coins. What's the difference? ***, to understand why the 1995 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set is so valuable. It's essential to understand the difference between proof coins and regular circulating coins. You see, regular coins are produced in huge quantities and typically have a rougher finish, as they're made for everyday use. They go through various stages of production, and most coins that make it into circulation are not perfect. But proof coins are something entirely different. Proof coins, such as the 1995 Lincoln D. penny, are struck using a specialized process designed to create a high-quality, mirror-like finish. These coins are polished multiple times before they are even struck, ensuring that their surface is flawless and shiny. After striking, proof coins are carefully handled and packaged, often in protective cases to maintain their condition. They are not intended to be used in everyday transactions but are made for collectors who appreciate their beauty and rarity. Because they're not meant for circulation, proof coins often remain in near-perfect condition, which makes them highly desirable among collectors. As you can imagine, a coin that has been kept in pristine condition for decades becomes far more valuable than one that has been tossed around in your pocket or fallen into a fountain. ***, the value of the 1995 Lincoln D. penny. How much is it worth? ***, now, here's the part that you've been waiting for. Just how much could a 1995 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set actually be worth? The value of this coin can vary based on its condition, rarity, and the market demand at the time. But here's the exciting part. A 1995 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set in excellent condition could be worth anywhere from $2,700 to $52,000. Yes, you read that correctly. $2,700 to $52,000. The price range can be quite broad. And there are a few key factors that influence the value of your coin. First, the condition is paramount. A penny that has been kept in pristine, flawless condition will fetch a much higher price than one that has been scratched or damaged. Second, you'll need to consider the rarity. Even though the 1995 Lincoln D. penny is part of a proof set, there are still fewer high-quality examples out there, which makes those in top condition even more valuable. Finally, the demand for rare coins plays a significant role in determining their price. The market for rare coins can fluctuate, but the demand for high-quality proof coins has generally remained strong over the years. ***, Asterisk asterisk how to identify a 1995 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set asterisk asterisk so, how can you tell if you have a 1995 Lincoln D. penny that could be worth thousands of dollars? The answer lies in how the coin looks. The key distinguishing feature of proof coins is their high quality, mirror-like finish. Regular coins have a dull, matte finish, while proof coins have a shiny, reflective surface. If you have a 1995 penny that looks almost flawless, with sharp, clear details and a mirror-like shine, it could very well be a proof coin. Keep in mind that these proof coins were typically kept in protective packaging, so if yours is in great condition, it's more likely that you have one of these rare coins. One easy way to check is to examine the coin under good lighting. If it has a reflective surface and doesn't appear worn down or scratched, then it's worth taking a closer look. Asterisk asterisk how to authenticate and grade your coin asterisk asterisk once you've identified your 1995 Lincoln D. penny as a potential rare coin, it's important to have it authenticated and graded. Grading a coin involves assessing its condition on a scale from poor to mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. To get your penny graded, you'll want to send it to a professional grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations specialize in evaluating coins and assigning them an official grade, which is crucial if you want to sell the coin for its maximum value. Never clean the coin yourself. Cleaning a coin can damage it and lower its value. The best thing you can do is keep the coin in a protective case and let the professionals handle the rest. Asterisk asterisk selling your 1995 Lincoln D. penny. Where to sell it asterisk asterisk if your 1995 Lincoln D. penny is authenticated and graded, you might be wondering how to sell it. There are several ways to go about it. Many collectors sell their rare coins through online auction sites, coin dealers, or even specialized coin shows. Auction platforms like eBay can provide you with a wide audience of potential buyers, but be sure to provide clear, high-quality images of the coin and its grade to ensure you get the best price. If you prefer a more traditional route, consider visiting a local coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. These dealers will be able to assess the value of your penny and offer you a price based on its market value. However, keep in mind that dealers will often offer less than the coin's retail value to ensure they can make a profit when reselling it. Asterisk asterisk final thoughts. The 1995 Lincoln D. penny as a hidden treasure asterisk asterisk the 1995 Lincoln D. penny, when it's part of a proof set and in excellent condition, could be worth thousands, and in some cases, tens of thousands of dollars. If you have one of these rare coins, you might just be holding on to a hidden treasure. It's incredible how something as simple as a penny can turn into a valuable piece of history, and it just goes to show how important it is to pay attention to the details. So, take a moment to check your change jar, your collection, or even your pocket change. You might just discover a rare gem that could be worth a fortune. If you've found a 1995 Lincoln D. penny in your collection, or if you've ever stumbled upon a rare coin, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more valuable coin tips, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for watching, and happy coin hunting! Top 6. If you're a coin collector or just someone curious about rare finds, you might have heard that certain pennies from the 1970s are worth much more than their face value. But today, we're going to talk about something that could make your jaw drop. The 1976 Lincoln D. penny, yes, that little copper coin that you probably have in your pocket right now, could be worth anywhere between $2 $700 and a whopping $65,000. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. There are rare varieties of the 1976 Lincoln D. penny that have caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. And in this video, we're going to dive deep into exactly what makes these pennies so valuable, and why they might just be hiding in your pocket. Let's first talk about the basics. The 1976 Lincoln D. penny. Now, this might sound like just another year in the history of U.S. currency, but it's far from ordinary. The U.S. Mint struck millions of these pennies, but only a small fraction of them have certain unique characteristics that make them incredibly rare and highly sought after. But what sets some of these pennies apart from the others? Well, it all comes down to minting errors, condition, and the proof set versions. The 1976 Lincoln D. penny from a proof set has some interesting qualities that collectors are always on the lookout for. Proof sets are specially packaged collections of coins that were made for collectors and are usually struck with higher quality, sharper details. They're made using a unique process, giving them a polished, mirror-like finish. If you find a 1976 Lincoln D. penny in a proof set, the coin can fetch a premium price on the market, especially if it's in mint condition. But it doesn't stop there. The real excitement comes when certain minting errors pop up. These rare errors, such as double strikes or off-center minting, can increase the value of the penny exponentially. Imagine finding a penny with a slight misprint or a unique feature that others don't have. That could be worth thousands of dollars, and sometimes even tens of thousands. Now, let's talk about the value range. Depending on the specific features of your coin, such as its condition, rarity, and whether it has a minting error, your 1976 Lincoln D. penny could be worth anywhere from $2,700 to as much as $65000. That's right, it could be sitting right there in your coin jar, and you wouldn't even know it. To give you an idea, if your coin is a perfect example of the proof set with an error or is graded extremely high, you're looking at some serious money. The true value of these coins depends on the market demand, the condition of the coin, and whether you have a rare error variety that collectors are actively seeking. For example, a proof coin that has been graded at a high level by reputable agencies can sell for much more than one that has been poorly maintained or shows signs of wear. Here's where it gets really interesting. Many collectors and investors scour through coin collections, estate sales, and auctions to find these rare 1976 Lincoln D. pennies. And they're willing to pay top dollar for one that meets all the right criteria. So if you're lucky enough to find a penny that fits the bill, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, if you think your 1976 Lincoln D. penny is just another ordinary coin, it might be time to take a closer look. You never know what could be hiding in your collection. Don't just let it sit there. You could have a rare gem that could be worth anywhere from $2,700 to $65000. Make sure to check for those minting errors, condition, and remember, a 1976 Lincoln D. penny from a proof set could be your ticket to a big payday. Before you rush off to search through your spare change, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on rare coins, valuable finds, and how you can turn your collection into a serious investment. Thanks for watching, and who knows, maybe your next coin find will be worth thousands. Top 7. Then you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the 2019 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set. And I bet you didn't know this, but your pocket change could be hiding a small fortune. Hold on to your seats because by the end of this video, you'll have your mind blown. And maybe, just maybe, you'll go digging through that coin jar of yours to see if you have one of these rare, valuable gems. So, what exactly makes the 2019 Lincoln D. penny worth so much, you ask? Well, buckle up, because you're in for a treat. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, the coin that has been a symbol of American currency since 1909, has gone through a number of changes over the years. The 2019 version, specifically the one minted in Denver with the D mint mark, is no different in design, but its rarity is what makes it so incredibly valuable. The D mint mark signifies that it was struck in Denver, Colorado, which already gives this coin a bit of extra rarity. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, let's focus on the 2019 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set. If you're not familiar with what a proof set is, let me give you a quick rundown. Proof sets are a collection of coins that are specially minted for collectors. They're not meant for circulation, so they're made with exceptional care and quality. The coins are polished, struck multiple times to ensure clarity, and sometimes even made with special, shiny finishes that make them stand out. This isn't your ordinary penny, folks. The 2019 Lincoln D. penny was minted as part of one such proof set, which means it was designed with precision and attention to detail. These sets were sold in limited quantities and often come in high-quality packaging, making them more appealing to collectors. And unlike the pennies you get in your change at the grocery store, these proof coins have a much higher chance of retaining their value over time, sometimes even increasing. But let's get into the real fun now, the value. When we talk about coin values, we have to look at some important factors like rarity, demand, and condition. And let me tell you, the 2019 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set checks all those boxes. First, let's talk rarity. The 2019 penny, especially one from the proof set, is a rare find because, well, most of us don't go around buying proof sets. That means there are fewer of these coins out there, and fewer coins generally mean higher demand. Now, as time goes by, these coins are only going to become harder to find, and as demand continues to rise, so does their value. But rarity alone doesn't make a coin valuable. No, condition plays a massive role in determining its worth. This is where it gets exciting. The 2019 Lincoln D. penny was minted with the highest quality standards, and the ones in near-perfect condition, whether graded by a professional service or kept in their original packaging, are the ones that command the highest prices. These coins are shiny, crisp, and almost flawless. That means if you have a penny from the proof set that's in mint condition, it's much more valuable than your typical penny.so. Now you're probably wondering, how much is it worth? Well, I'm not going to leave you hanging any longer. If you happen to own a 2019 Lincoln D. penny in pristine condition, especially one that's part of the original proof set packaging, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere from $2,700 to an incredible $45,000. Yes, you heard me right. Up to $45,000 for a single penny. It's like winning the lottery, but with a little more history behind it. Of course, the value depends on the exact condition, grading, and the demand at the time, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that this little penny could fetch such an incredible amount. You might be thinking, how is that even possible? It's just a penny. But the truth is, rare coins can be worth far more than their face value, especially when you're talking about limited edition, high-quality proof coins like the 2019 Lincoln D. penny. Think about it this way. This coin has the potential to become a coveted piece in the world of numismatics. That's the fancy word for coin collecting. As more people realize its value, the price will continue to climb. Now, if you're wondering how to tell if you have one of these rare 2019 Lincoln D. pennies, I've got you covered. Here are a few things you should look out for. 1. Check the mint mark. Make sure it's a D, which indicates it was minted in Denver. 2. Look for the proof finish. The 2019 penny from the proof set will have a mirror-like finish that makes the design pop. It'll be shinier and clearer than any penny you'd find in circulation. 3. Condition. The coin should be free of any scratches, dings, or discoloration. The more pristine it is, the more valuable it is. 4. Original packaging. If the coin is still in its original proof set packaging, that's a huge bonus. Coins in their original packaging are more likely to retain their high value. But here's the thing. Finding one of these rare 2019 Lincoln D. pennies in perfect condition is no small feat. Most of us have probably got a few pennies lying around, but the odds of finding one in mint condition, especially one from a proof set, are pretty slim. That's what makes it even more exciting if you happen to stumble across one. Now, what do you do if you find one? First off, don't spend it. You don't want to risk devaluing your coin. If you think you have a 2019 Lincoln D. penny that could be worth thousands, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Grading is done by companies like PCGS or NGC, and it helps establish the coin's authenticity and its condition. Once graded, you can then get an idea of its true value on the market. As for selling it, you have a couple of options. You can sell it through online auction sites like eBay, or you can visit a reputable coin dealer. Many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for high-quality proof set coins, especially ones with such a high potential value. So, what's the takeaway here? The 2019 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set is far from your average penny. It's a rare, high-quality collector's item that could be worth a small fortune. If you have one, or even if you find one in the future, take care of it, get it graded, and you might just walk away with thousands, or more, by simply owning a single coin. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about this rare penny, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin discoveries. Who knows? The next big treasure might be in your pocket right now. Happy coin hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 8. Hey there, coin collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins, priceless collectibles, and the fascinating stories behind each one. Today, we're going to talk about something that has caught the attention of collectors across the country. And no, it's not your typical rare coin. We're talking about the 2016 American Lincoln D. penny from the proof set. Yes, this seemingly ordinary penny has taken the coin world by storm, and if you're a collector or investor, this is a video you absolutely cannot afford to miss. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure without even knowing it. ####. A quick introduction to proof coins and the 2016 set before we get into the specifics of why the 2016 Lincoln D. penny is so valuable. Let's quickly go over what makes a proof coin so special. Proof coins are not your run-of-the-mill currency. They are carefully minted with a high level of precision and are specifically designed for collectors, not for circulation. These coins are polished and struck multiple times to ensure they are flawless, with clean, crisp details that make them visually stunning. Proof coins are produced in limited quantities and are sold as part of proof sets, which are highly sought after by collectors. These sets often feature several coins, each struck with exceptional quality, but today, we're focusing on the 2016 American Lincoln D. penny. Now, this penny is part of the famous 2016 U.S. Mint proof set, which is why it stands out so much. As you may already know, the U.S. Mint only releases a limited number of these sets each year, and the coins in these sets are intended for collectors who want to preserve these pieces of history. The 2016 American Lincoln D. penny in particular caught the eyes of many coin enthusiasts, thanks to its stunning design, quality, and of course, the potential value it holds in the market today. ###. What makes the 2016 Lincoln D. penny so special? Now that we know a little about proof coins, let's talk specifically about the 2016 Lincoln D. penny. At first glance, it may seem like any other penny, but trust me, this coin has something special about it. The 2016 Lincoln D. penny is part of a series of pennies celebrating Abraham Lincoln, who, of course, is one of the most significant figures in American history. The design on the penny is striking, with Lincoln's face clearly visible in all its fine detail. The 2016 edition of this coin marks the continuation of the long tradition of Lincoln pennies. But there's more to this coin than meets the eye. You see, the 2016 Lincoln D. penny is part of a limited edition proof set, which is already a huge factor in determining its rarity. Proof sets are made with the finest quality, and the 2016 Lincoln D. penny was struck with a meticulous attention to detail. But what truly sets this coin apart is its rarity, and the specific grade it has achieved. Coins that are part of proof sets and graded in perfect condition can skyrocket in value, and that's exactly what has happened with the 2016 Lincoln D. penny. ###. What determines the value of this penny? The value of any coin is determined by several factors, and the 2016 Lincoln D. penny is no exception. When it comes to rare coins, some of the most important elements that influence value include the coin's condition, its rarity, and the demand among collectors. For the 2016 Lincoln D. penny, all of these factors are at play. ###. Condition. The first thing that determines the value of a coin is its condition. If you've ever had a penny in your pocket and noticed it's a little worn out or damaged, then you know that the condition of a coin can vary dramatically. For collectors, coins that are in mint condition, also known as PR70 or perfect proof condition, are the most valuable. The 2016 Lincoln D. penny that is perfectly preserved, free from scratches, marks, or discoloration, can be worth far more than a coin that shows wear and tear. Remember, proof coins like the 2016 Lincoln D. Penny are specifically made with quality in mind, and the best preserved specimens can fetch a serious price. Hashtag rarity. The rarity of a coin is another huge factor when it comes to determining its value. While there were several 2016 Lincoln D. Pennies made, only a small number of them were included in the proof sets. Even fewer were preserved in flawless condition, making these coins rare and highly desirable among collectors. Rarity increases demand, and the rarer a coin, the higher the price it can command. Hashtag demand among collectors. Finally, we come to demand. In the world of coin collecting, demand is often driven by a mix of historical significance, rarity, and the emotional connection collectors have to the coin. The 2016 Lincoln D. Penny has gained massive attention because of its role in the iconic Lincoln series, and the fact that it was produced in limited numbers means there's a lot of competition among collectors to acquire one. The demand for these coins has only increased as more people become aware of their potential value. Hashtag how much is the 2016 Lincoln D. Penny worth? So, now that we know what makes the 2016 Lincoln D. Penny so special, you're probably wondering just how much one of these rare coins is worth. Well, let me tell you, this little penny is worth far more than its face value. In fact, the 2016 Lincoln D. Penny has been sold for some jaw-dropping prices at auctions and among collectors. Depending on the coin's condition, a 2016 Lincoln D. Penny can be worth anywhere from $2,700 to an incredible $65,000. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth thousands of dollars. While most pennies are worth just 1 cent, the proof version of this particular coin, when graded in perfect condition, is in a whole different league. And the prices aren't just going up. Demand for this rare coin continues to rise as collectors and investors alike seek to add it to their portfolios. Hashtag why the price range? You might be wondering why there's such a wide price range for these pennies. The reason comes down to the coin's condition and grade. A PR70 grade coin, which is the perfect, flawless version, will command the highest prices, often reaching $65,000 or even more in some cases. On the other hand, coins that are in slightly less than perfect condition may fetch a lower price but are still worth a substantial amount, typically starting around $2,700. Hashtag the investment potential. Now, here's the part that might really get you excited. If you're an investor, the 2016 Lincoln D. Penny has a lot of potential. Over the years, rare coins like this one have been known to appreciate in value, sometimes even beyond expectations. If you've got one of these pennies in your collection, it's not just a cool collector's item. It could be a serious investment that pays off in the long run. Imagine holding onto a $65,000 penny for a few years. The market for rare coins can fluctuate, but if demand continues to rise, the value of your 2016 Lincoln D. Penny could skyrocket even higher. Hashtag how to find and buy a 2016 Lincoln D. Penny. If you're looking to buy one of these rare pennies, your best bet is to check reputable coin dealers, online marketplaces, and auction sites. Make sure you're dealing with trusted sellers who specialize in rare coins and have the necessary certification to authenticate the coin's condition and grade. Always check for a certificate of authenticity or a grade report to ensure you're getting what you pay for. If you're just getting started with coin collecting, now might be the perfect time to add a 2016 Lincoln D. Penny to your collection. With prices climbing and demand increasing, this penny could be the next big thing in the world of rare coins. Hashtag conclusion. In conclusion, the 2016 American Lincoln D. Penny from the proof set isn't just a coin, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to own a piece of American history, a piece of craftsmanship, and, if you're lucky, a piece of wealth. With prices ranging from $2,700 to a staggering $65,000, this is one penny you won't want to overlook. So, whether you're an experienced coin collector or a newbie to the world of numismatics, keep your eyes peeled for this rare treasure. You never know, you might just stumble upon the find of a lifetime. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep hunting for those hidden gems. Who knows what you might find next? Until next time. Top 9. If you've ever wondered whether your pocket change might hold a hidden treasure, you might want to take a closer look at the 1993 American Lincoln D. penny from the proof set. At first glance, this small copper coin seems like nothing more than a piece of everyday currency. However, what many don't realize is that this seemingly common penny could be worth an astonishing amount of money. Yes, you heard that right. That little penny from 1993, sitting in your drawer or coin collection, could fetch anywhere from $2,700 all the way up to $75,000. But how is this possible, you might ask? Why would a coin as small and simple as the 1993 Lincoln D. penny be worth so much money? To answer that question, let's first dive into what makes this particular coin so special and why collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for it. The Lincoln penny legacy First, let's talk about the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The original design, featuring a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, has remained largely unchanged, making it one of the most iconic coins in American history. While there have been several variations and special editions over the years, the 1993 Lincoln D. penny, produced as part of the proof set, stands out as one of the most valuable coins in modern American numismatics. What makes the 1993 Lincoln D. penny special? The 1993 Lincoln D. penny is a part of the proof set, which is a special collection of coins produced for collectors. These coins are not meant for circulation. Rather, they are struck with a higher level of detail and polished to a mirror-like finish. Proof coins are known for their exceptional quality, and the 1993 Lincoln D. penny is no exception. But it's not just the pristine quality of the coin that makes it valuable. The real magic lies in its rarity. While millions of pennies were produced in 1993, only a small number were included in the proof set, making them highly sought after by collectors. The rarity, combined with the coin's perfect condition, increases its value significantly. Factors that influence the value of the 1993 Lincoln D. penny Now, let's explore the factors that play a role in determining the value of the 1993 Lincoln D. penny. The most important elements are: 1. Condition. As with any collectible, condition is key. Coins that have been well preserved, without scratches or blemishes, are worth far more than those that have been damaged or worn. Proof coins, by nature, tend to be in exceptional condition, but even among proof coins, there are variations in quality. 2. Rarity. The 1993 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set is rare compared to regular circulating pennies. The limited number of these coins produced makes them particularly attractive to collectors. 3. Demand. Collectors and investors alike are constantly on the lookout for rare coins, and the demand for rare and high-quality pennies like the 1993 Lincoln D. penny is higher than ever. This high demand drives up the price, especially as fewer of these coins become available over time. 4. Certification. Coins that have been certified by professional grading services such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, tend to fetch higher prices. Certification guarantees that the coin's authenticity and quality have been verified by experts, which adds to its value. The price range. How much is the 1993 Lincoln D. penny worth? So, what's the exact value of a 1993 Lincoln D. penny from the proof set? It can vary greatly depending on several factors, including the coin's condition, rarity, and certification. In general, the value of this particular penny ranges from $2,700 to as much as $75,000. The price can be influenced by the level of detail and shine that the coin maintains. For example, if you happen to find a 1993 Lincoln D. penny that has been kept in perfect condition, with a flawless finish and no signs of wear, it could easily sell for a price near the upper end of that range. On the other hand, A coin with minor imperfections may still be worth a few $1,000s but won't command the same sky-high prices as a perfectly preserved example. Where to sell your 1993 Lincoln D. Penny ***. If you're lucky enough to have a 1993 Lincoln D. Penny from the proof set in your collection, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several ways to find buyers, and it all depends on how much you're looking to get for the coin. Online marketplaces like eBay are a popular place to sell rare coins, where you can set your own price and let interested buyers place bids. Auction houses also specialize in rare coin sales, and they can help you find buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for high-quality coins. You can also consult with professional coin dealers and collectors who can help you assess the value of your coin and guide you through the process of selling it. If you're not sure whether your penny is the rare and valuable type, a certified coin appraiser can provide a professional assessment, giving you an idea of how much it's worth in the current market. Conclusion: a small coin with a big return in the world of coin collecting. The 1993 Lincoln D. Penny from the proof set stands as a shining example of how a small piece of American history can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just happens to have this coin sitting around, the fact that it could be worth anywhere from $2,700 to $75,000 should definitely pique your interest. So, the next time you come across a 1993 Lincoln D. Penny, take a closer look. It might just be the golden ticket to an incredible payday. With its rarity, quality, and demand, this unassuming little penny could very well change your financial future. Top 10. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating treasures in the world of American numismatics, the 2001 Lincoln D. Penny from the proof set. If you've been wondering whether you have a gold mine sitting in your pocket or collection, stick around, because what we're about to explore could change the way you look at your spare change forever. Now, most of us think of pennies as just pennies. They're small, they're practically worthless, and we toss them aside without a second thought. But what if I told you that some pennies are worth more than a pretty penny? That's right, some can be worth thousands of dollars, and today, we're going to reveal one of the most incredible examples of that. Let's set the stage. We're talking about the 2001 Lincoln D. Penny, a coin that was produced as part of the proof set that year. But this isn't just any regular penny, it's a special penny, produced under specific conditions and struck with a distinct finish that's prized by collectors worldwide. It was intended for collectors, not regular circulation. In fact, it has a mirrored, glossy finish that makes it stand out from the rest of the coins minted that year. But why is it so valuable? Let's break it down. The 2001 Lincoln D. Penny, when it's in perfect condition, is a proof coin. This means it was struck using specially polished dies, which creates a sharp, high-quality image on the coin's surface. This makes it incredibly detailed and visually appealing. You might be thinking, okay, that sounds cool, but how much is it worth? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you happen to find a 2001 Lincoln D. proof penny in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth anywhere between $2,700 to $54,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $$2,700 to $54,000. That's a life-changing amount of money for a coin that, at first glance, seems so simple. But here's the catch. The vast majority of these coins are not worth that much. The key to unlocking the real value is in the condition of the coin. You need to look for that flawless, pristine condition with no marks, no imperfections, no discoloration. The more perfect the coin, the higher the value. You might be wondering, how do I know if my 2001 Lincoln D. Penny is one of those special coins? Well, here's what you need to check for. First, look at the coin closely under bright light. Does it have that perfect, mirror-like finish? Is the Lincoln portrait sharp and well-defined? If so, you're off to a good start. Then, take a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and inspect the surface. Is there any wear, scratches, or spots? If it's flawless, you could be holding a small treasure in your hand. Now, there's one more thing to keep in mind. The rarity of the coin is also a major factor in determining its price. Most of these coins were produced in large numbers, but the ones that stand out, those in near perfect or perfect condition, are the true collectibles. If you happen to have a coin from a limited batch, or if the coin was struck with an error, even something as small as a misalignment, the value can skyrocket even more. You're probably now thinking, I have to check my change right away. And I don't blame you, who wouldn't want to find a hidden gem like this. But before you run to the couch cushions, let me give you a few pro tips on how to properly grade your coin. The value of your coin isn't just about its age or rarity, it's all about the condition, which can be evaluated by professional grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. If you have a 2001 Lincoln D penny that's in excellent condition, it might just be worth sending it off to a grading service to get a precise value and certification. Trust me, it's worth it. So, here's the bottom line the 2001 Lincoln D proof penny is a hidden treasure, and if you're lucky enough to have one in mint or pristine condition, you could be holding something worth between $2,700 to $54,000. Yes, you heard me right. $$2,700 to $54,000. Who knew that small change could change your life? Before you go rushing to dig through your pennies, make sure to share this video with fellow collectors and friends who might be unaware of this amazing opportunity. Who knows? Maybe one of them has a treasure hiding right under their nose. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible stories about hidden coin treasures and valuable finds. Until next time, happy hunting!